Hi, Leo. Welcome to this week's energy check-in. Everything you need to know about me is in the description of this video below, including how to get a personal reading. It is a one-on-one Zoom call just like this, and I record it and you get to keep it forever. Please assign genders and identities as you wish. Tarot was made a long time before you and I. It's all about the development of energies throughout the Fool's Journey, which is what tarot is about, and you can Google that. If you don't like shuffling, fast forward. YouTube loves it, and the algorithm loves it when you like, share, and subscribe, and this message will get out to more Leos if you assist me with that, and the algorithm with that, and the Leos with that, and I appreciate it so much when you do it. So let's get into it, Leo. So I put my birth chart in the community tab so that you can see how wacky it is, how I have everything double and triple placements on one side of my birth chart, and then the other side is completely desolate. Leo is my sun sign, and I forget what the other thing I have in Leo is, Chiron or something like that. I can't remember at this time. Y'all can go look and tell me all about it, because that is really not my forte. I love it, and I just don't have time to sit and study it, and I would love to. Please, Spirit, please share with me. What is the overall and most significant thing? Oh, the deck I'm using, and this was like, I went through some serious Joan of Arc phases in my life, so I would buy stuff and then throw it away and buy, because people would be mean to me about it, about everything, and so I would just throw it away. And so this is one of the very first decks I got a few years back when I started all over again. And it's just like got this rainbow metallic flicker to it. So it might be hard to see some of them, but it's a typical deck. And so it's just regular. And then the backs, the cards look like that. And it was really doing me great yesterday on some personals and stuff like that. Like, it was so direct and straightforward. So I was like, this is a Leo deck. It's definitely an Aries deck too. Leo and Aries deck for sure, but I'm a Leo. And I have no Aries placements. Love you, Aries besties. Have besties that are Aries, but please share with me. What does the Leo collective most need to know at this time? What are the overall and most significant things that the Leo collective must know at this time? Spirit. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. I can tell you I'm resonating with this already. Okay, so this card can be about being defensive, usually, or defending yourself. It can also be about having the upper hand in the situation. Occasionally, normally, he's shown like kind of higher up, like, I don't know if you can see it. He's higher than all these other people coming at him, right? And it can also be about perseverance and just keeping going through it all, So defensive, being defensive, persevering, having the upper hand. On the negative, it can kind of be about like, oh, all women are the same. All men are the same, you know. And sometimes it can have to do with a little bit of jealousy. So let's see what it is today. With the full moon in Aries, all my decks and crystals are everywhere, so, and I still haven't gotten to making this look like how it looked a few days ago. So I'm hoping as I do these, I will clean them up as I go. Organize everything. Okay. Let me say, I resonate with this. I am on the Leo Collective, so I'm just fast glance across, I'm resonating with that. So just remember, permeating the deck is being defensive, defending yourself, having the upper hand, persevering, that kind of stuff. So the overall energy is the Moon card right now. And the Moon card can be about fear, it can be about illusion, things not being known. It can be about deception on the negative side. I get it a lot because it's about being intuitive, so being really emotional, right, and overwhelmed. It'll come up for me when I'm emotional. And our difficulties, Leo, we have the devil. Don't fret. It is about earthly things in the earth plane, and it can be about anger, control, jealousy, feeling trapped. So I would say you're either feeling very overwhelmed and feeling trapped right now, and you're having a difficult time with that feeling controlled or trapped, or maybe you're a little different and you're struggling with some type of addiction or something like that. But though, that's what's in your difficulty. So just having this overwhelm feeling, lots of emotions, feeling angry or jealous or trapped, that kind of a thing. In your recent past, we have the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is all about winning, being the winner, victory, public recognition. It can be a lot about online social media posts and stuff like that. So definitely a winner, loser type thing. And you also have the Three of Swords. I am so sorry, Leo. This is all about, it can be about betrayal, depression, sadness. I mean, there's 3 swords to that heart. So definitely about heartache. Occasionally, it can be about having surgical procedures being done. And the cautionary tale with this card is, because it's swords, is to choose your words carefully for the next little while. So in your past, there might have been some sort of Facebook post, social media post, announcement that broke your heart, or you might have that lost out to somebody else. Like if you lost out to somebody else in a third party, like the third party one. It can also be about you slayed, some type of betrayal. So let's just keep going and take what resonates, okay? In your goals, you have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is the most emotionally stable, emotionally evolved, and has the highest emotional IQ of the cup suit. He is always a father. He is always married. He's a water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. He's very intuitive, and he is the guy that you go to if you want like a hug and to be told you're awesome. He's not necessarily the one you want to go to if you need some straight to the point hardcore advice. So he can be a counselor, he can be a teacher, he can be somebody really great at giving advice. Just so that you have the full, I don't do reversals, so you have the whole full scope of the human being, because he's intuitive and because he's emotional and things like that. In his reverse, he can be not able to express his emotions so well. He can be emotionally manipulative, a little emotionally constipated, verbally constipated. So just having a hard time getting those words out and expressing his emotions. And he's going to be really manipulative because he's intuitive. But he's in your goals, so using your heart space and being emotionally stable is a goal, especially if you're having trouble with that, with the moon being the energy you're in right now. In the near future, you have the Lover's card. And the Lover's card is typically about having a moral choice. It's a major arcana card. It is definitely usually about a choice between two people, but it's usually a moral choice. It is definitely a twin flame card, a higher level soul connection card. So that is in your near future. So a little bit of a nod to a twin flame right now. In your energy right now, you have the Judgment card. So you might be having a massive wake-up call, spiritual awakening, some type of ginormous decision to make right now. And that's how you're kind of viewing life. And so that's just kind of going right along, because this Lovers is also a major arcana, and you see like the same angel is right here, that's right here. Okay, so we have a big old fat moral decision, and you are in that, and it's making you emotional, and you're feeling trapped in whatever earthly way about that. Your friends, family, and coworkers see you in the Ten of Pentacles, though. So you're doing some long-term planning. Maybe you have some money coming in, building that legacy, family, stability, that kind of a thing. And your guidance is the Emperor. So the Emperor is stable. He is the embodiment of all the kings in the deck. He's the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the King of Cups, and the King of Pentacles, all in one. He's all the energies involved. He is also the masculine energy in the twin flame journey, if you believe in that. You can look that up. You can Google the twin flame journey. I'm also a twin flame coach if you want to jump on that and work some of that stuff out. So he's the masculine, he's the divine masculine. He's always a father, he's always married, he's always taking care of a lot of people, a lot of things, a lot of businesses. He's an authority, he's a leader. So, he could be a judge, he could be an attorney. He can represent fatherhood or, your father. So right? These two are beside each other in the reading. So some type of moral decision about leadership, stability, a significant other, a father, a boss, a leader, okay? And the outcome is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a stalemate card. It's like, nothing is being done here. Pause. No decision is being made. I do not want another sword to drop at this time, so I am doing nothing. It can also represent somebody being your equal or a worthy adversary, somebody incredibly tough to beat, okay? And so that is right beside the King of Cups. So your goal could be to be with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or to be with somebody that is incredibly emotionally stable, but that is at a stalemate at this time due to overwhelm and your indecision, and he could possibly maybe be a divine counterpart to you. Be careful assigning that kind of label. And you don't have to assign any type of soul connection energy if you don't want to. You can just say, like, I'm making a decision about if this person is a soul connection for me, a partner for me, if I'm going to deal with them anymore, stuff like that. So that's what the overall energy is starting with, and this is a lot of energy. It was really, I had a lot of noise in the background, and I was really having a hard time with being distracted by that, because this is a lot. So big decision here, and you're really overwhelmed by it, and it's these, wanting to be emotionally stable is an amazing goal, and the Emperor is an amazing person to be with if it's somebody you are asking about. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so in his positive, he's awesome, right? In his negative, the worst, right? So think of, he's every guy, right? So the King of Swords, Wands, Cups, and Pentacles, and all their positive attributes. In the reverse, he's their negative attributes. So he's unstable, he is controlling, he is manipulative, he is possessive, he is money hungry, he is social climbing, he has a bad temper. He's basically a walking, talking personality disorder. Okay, so just so you have the full energy, but he's your guidance. So we're not really looking at that. He is just an energy to embody, like guidance wise. So your guides are saying, be the Emperor. And your goal is to be the King of Cups. So that's not a bad goal either. Unless it's a person, so it still doesn't look like a bad goal, So let's get what this person's overall and most significant energy is towards you, Leo. This is the Loving Messages cards. I got them on Etsy, so if I don't get a deck in person, I get it on Etsy. Please, Spirit, please share with me what is going on in this connection. What is this person's overall and most significant feelings towards Leo at this time? Please, Spirit, please share with me. What are Leo's personal overall and most significant feelings towards Leo at this time? Spirit, please share with me. What are Leo's overall and most significant feelings towards Leo? What are Leo's person's overall and most significant feelings towards Leo at this time? time. Please, Spirit. Bottom of the deck, partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. So that's going to be the energy permeating the deck, just like persevering, being defensive, defending yourself. So let's see what that means. Grounding, stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. So that's so funny because this is endurance, right? And then this is stability. And this is stability and growth. So you guys got... It's 3 cards in one. All right, so let's keep going. Karmic relationship, resentments and triggers, perception, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. So let's keep going and see what that means, because it wasn't giving karmic. Could have been in the past with that 3 of Swords. So let's look. The runner, fear of intimacy, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. So if you or they ran because of some sort of betrayal or something you saw on the internet or something they saw on the internet or some sort of something like that, public post, public recognition, could have been a public announcement of a breakup. Let's see. Sword and Rose, clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, determination is going over grounding. So this is very Ace of Swords energy, where a truth comes out, and truth is discovered, and that's going over grounding. Self-indulgence, self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. This is very... I would say 4 of Swords energy. It's a self-care card a lot of the time when you're just in that healing phase. The 4 of Swords. If you in the Light Seers, she's curled up in a little ball, and then in traditional tarot, it's a person laying in a bed, and there's 1 sword on the side of the bed and 3 swords on the wall, and they're resting. That comes up for me when I'm just like, I have Netflix running and I'm really just staring at the ceiling fan going, are you serious? So I'm resting and I'm chilling, but I'm still like, what the heck? Okay. Girl with a snake, charmed or used, enable boundaries. So I would say this is a nod to a third party. I would say so. So that, you might have felt betrayed or used in the past. And this could have been your person with the karmic. So you or they ran due to some sort of third party, right? There's the snake and then the karmic relationship here, and then we have the 3 of Swords. So you might be in a little bit of a grounding phase, and just healing because of this truth coming out. So we're just recuperating. This is their feelings towards you. Let me know in the comments if this energy is switching around or flipping around and what it means to you, because I like to know things. I'm just nosy. I'm not really gossipy per se, but I like to know things. Okay, so what would they say to you? What would they say to you? Ooh, all right. Please share with me. What does this person want to say to Leo this time? Please, Spirit, please share with me. What does Leo's person want to say to Leo this time? Please, Spirit. does Leo's person want to say to Leo this time? No, put them in the deck. I'm so sorry. This is a big old fat mess. So they were partying, they're sorry, and they're being defensive. Go Chuck. I know this story. So they're so sorry. I'm so sorry I cheated while I was partying with a karmic to just charm the pants off of me, and I fell onto them. He, she, they. Okay. I check on you from afar. Twin flame, so here it is. You had the twin flame in your energy. They have it in theirs. I will say it now. I will say it. Confirmation. I feel empty without you. And this is going right over the girl with the snake. Good. So glad you feel empty. Not that I'm like that. Okay. There is a third party. All right. So we have the Three of Swords. We have the girl with the snake, and then we have there is a third party. Dig back. All right. I pulled away because I am overwhelmed with all the things going on in my life. Wow. And that's going right over twin flame. I want to work things out. Want me to insert my today into your story, Leo, just so we all know we're compadres here and we are all on this collective. So definitely this happened to me. And I heard from the person today, and they did not say this. They tried to gaslight me and say I was crazy. Right? That moon energy, and it made me emotional, so I'd react. And so I did. I completely set boundaries, and I told them to go choke. Well, I didn't say that because it was all in writing and stuff like that, and I really have them blocked, so all they could do was email me. Like that's really all that's left to do. But I get this, and the truth of the matter is like, he parties with this person, and his friends party with this person, and it's like, it wasn't an accident, you know, and he worked very hard to get me back for like 3 months, and I came back, and his house is a revolving door. So, you know, it was icky and yucky, and this, I definitely, I wouldn't call him my twin flame. I would definitely call him a karmic, but for some of you, this might be your twin flame. And normally I would say there's no, you know, definitely no abuse, and there's no cheating and stuff like that. So be careful attaching twin flame to anything, because it's really supposed to be about growth partners, not, you know, like a counselor or like, you know, a teacher or a mentor that helps you grow, like a growth partner. Not somebody that's gonna mentally abuse you, gaslight you, emotionally abuse you. They might have problems with standing up for themselves and being honest, but being a flat out compulsive liar, not really, right? So just be careful. And, you know, there's just like a, you know, from Eminem's, one of Eminem's songs, it's like, what did you do? You tripped, fell on his dick, you know, like these things don't happen by accident. There's a lot of lies involved, and cheaters are liars. So it takes a tremendous amount of lies to get into a bed with somebody you're not supposed to be with. And even if you're just dating and you're being asked to come, to tell the truth about it, and you're just going to refuse to, like, that still makes it that way, right? Where you're telling a lot of lies to be with somebody you absolutely are not supposed to. So these things are not accidents. They are karmic. All right, so let's get some advice on what's going to happen here. We'll get the truth deck. Can you see that? Truth deck. And this is what the back of the cards look like. You see them? And I forgot to tell you, like, it's the Andromeda skies on the message cards. Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. Can we start over? You're always on my mind. There was somebody interfering with our relationship. I'm afraid of commitment. So why not, like, let them go learn their lesson, You can't have your cake, you need it too. You gotta be, this is a big decision for you, Leo. This is a big decision. And you don't do what I say. Don't substitute my judgment for your own. Only you know your situation. But this person's energetically admitting 3 times in each deck that they're a POS, right? They're a complete dickbag. Alright, please Spirit, please share with me some advice on this relationship for Leo. Please Spirit, please share with me some advice. Leo. Some advice for Leo and Leo's person. Please share it on the relationship. Checking your social media. So we already had that, right? They were like checking on you from afar. So don't say it, because I have him on Flocky Block too, right? It doesn't mean he's not like looking at other accounts or made another account or whatever. Like, don't trip, They can do whatever. Goodbye. Goodbye says it all. Okay, let's see. Soul journey. So twin flame journey is a soul journey. Exciting news. A lack of passion is going over goodbye. Yeah, my stuff dried up, I promise you. When you're afraid you're gonna get sick or whatever. Okay, soul tribe is going right over soul journey. Romance is yours is going right over exciting news. So I think something else is coming in for you. Okay, something better. So just say goodbye to this. Especially if there's a lack of passion, because if you're like me and you find out like there's somebody else and they're not being careful and they're not caring about your health, your emotions, your mental stability, emotional stability, and they're running around willy-nilly, and then on top of it will not tell the truth about it, let it go, Elsa, let it go. This was a soul journey, and you're about to find your soul tribe, or go find your soul tribe and put yourself through some healing and self-care and do your favorite things right now that make you feel good, okay? Because some exciting news is coming and romance is going to be yours anyway. So the sun, and we are the sun sign, will come out tomorrow to rust and believe, okay? Trust and believe, and they can just watch you. You know, I did block him, but that was to make a point, you know, that like the we're done point. But most of the time I have changed my mind and I just let people watch. I just let people watch now usually, but I was really making a concerted effort to make a point with that one. Okay, so I did we will definitely do a miracle card, okay? So that you can have that one card to take with you through the week that's like amazing. But this is another deck that my friend that gave me the miracle card deck gave me, and it's flower therapy, and I did it yesterday, and it came out like some really good advice. One was trust that I pulled, and then the other one was about letting your light shine, which I needed those two things. Like, should I trust anybody around me right now? Like, I have a fear about that. And then, because I feel like the world lately is a bunch of gremlins, you know, and nobody's trying to heal. Nobody's trying to figure it out. I'm surrounded by gremlins. I don't know who to trust, and then it was just like, let your light shine, because it can throw you. Four Swords, you can get stuck in that place, and it can get worse. All right. Please, Spirit, please share with me, what is one piece of advice? One piece of flower therapy advice, please, Spirit. One piece of flower. What's the most significant overall piece of flower therapy advice you can get? And I know you're going through it this week, so we're going extra through reading, extra advice, extra time, and extra from me. I promise you, because I'm with you. I'm with you today. I'm with you this week. All right, new beginnings. Take this as an opportunity to rise from the ashes stronger and more determined. Holy frick, I love life. I love life. Okay. And I don't know what this flower is. It's called Banksia, Banksia, if you want to look up what this flower is. Looks a little phallic. looks like a new beginning is in your future. So this is an opportunity to rise from the ashes stronger and more determined. New beginnings, okay? Something new is coming. Some exciting news. Romance is yours. So don't let the dick bags get you down, baby. All right, let's see what else. I'll just throw that right there for a second. Let's see where did I put it? I picked up, it's like a mess right here because I didn't put my things away after I put my crystals out for did I put it? Fast forward through this while I'm look, because I picked it up. There it is, Miracle, right in front of me. It would have bit me. It would have bit me. It was the third-party snake. Seriously, just block them and move on. Something else is coming. And it looks like something big. Something big. And exciting. Alright. Alright. Please share with me what is one single overall most significant piece of advice that Leo can carry through with them this week on this big decision, big mess. What is one single most important piece of advice that Leo can carry with them throughout those? Relinquishing fear. Yeah, so that's one. Like, let me tell you, both the devil, right, and the moon card can mean fear. And I got upset and I ran. Like, ran. So, and if you check my personal social media, if you can figure all that out, you can go read the story. So what we do with our fear, our anger, and the clouds that cover up the love inside us, relinquish them to God. He removes the veils that hide our true self, that we might stand forth as He created us to be, His beloved children, the lights of the world, right? So you are going to have this new person or group of people come in, and it can just be scary, like, especially if you're in a state of kind of going through this all the time, like constantly, like Spirit keeps sending you the same person over and over and over to check and see if you're gonna, how fast you're gonna shut that home, you know, if you're gonna accept it in your life, if you're gonna do another cycle in a same person in a different meat suit type thing. So you got something new coming in. Relinquish your fear. Everybody's not the same, and everybody's not out to hurt you. So that's what I have for you this week, Leo. Please assist the algorithm and the other Leos with your likes, shares, and subscribes so they can get this valuable message too. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, it's a one-on-one Zoom, just like this, me and you. And I record it, and you get to keep it forever. Have a great week, Leo.